Wanderers, welcome to episode 145, season 1, episode 45. Before we jump into your regularly scheduled ad read for our title sponsor this month, I want to just remind you Wanderers out there, we rely on you liking, sharing, commenting, and participating on our social medias. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, have you liked our YouTube channel? If you have, awesome. If you haven't, click that little button right there and subscribe today. If you're watching it on YouTube but don't follow us on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or any other thing, maybe it's time you go check those out. Check us out, The Wondering Dutchmen. Find us there. Now, Smoke, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Let's hear it.
Alert the media! We have a new title sponsor this month.
Hot dang.
Smoke, you want to know who it is?
Tell me.
It is our friends over at Voges Lawn Care.
Oh.
Servicing DuBois, Spencer, and Perry County for the last 14 years, Voges Lawn Services is ready to help you with all your lawn needs. Blake with Voges Lawn Services provides the following services: fertilization and weed control, aeration, overseeding, and lawn installation. Big Mace,
Go ahead.
did you know that fall time is perfect for aeration and overseeding?
Any month that ends in R.
There we go. Get the lawn ready for springtime and be the talk of the neighborhood. Give Blake a call today and let him help you have that lush green lawn that you've always wanted. Mowing may be a pain at times, but mowing a beautifully green manicured lawn makes that pain a little less. You can check out Voges Lawn Service on Facebook or give them a call today, 812-393-9363. Be sure you tell Blake that the Dutchman sent you his way.
The Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Where none of us are Dutch, but we all live in Holland, Indiana. Join us where we talk about what we all wonder about. This is the Wondering Dutchman podcast, coming to you from Smokers Lounge. Yeah!
The Wondering Dutchmen.
Yeah! Here we go.
Back at it
Season
again.
1, episode 45. Thank you to our good buddy, Blake Voges of Voges Lawn Care,
That's
for
right.
bringing you this wonderful episode from Smokers Lounge. If you want a green lawn, call that guy.
Yeah.
Give him a holler.
He's all about green lawns.
Yes. Very green.
Very big fan of,
the
green
green.
lawns.
Of the
Does a
green.
great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, does a real good job. So,
Yes,
Blake,
sir.
thanks for coming on board.
Yeah,
We appreciate it.
appreciate
And he's a wanderer, too.
Yes, sir.
Good.
He's a big fan of the program, so we're happy to have that.
I've known Blake for a long time.
Yeah, I've known him for a while, too.
My favorite people are wanderers.
That's right.
Well, I mean, I like a lot of other people, too.
Yeah.
They'd be better people if they listened.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Like
did.
it enriched their lives.
And subscribed.
Subscribed.
Pitch poke, you owe me a Coke.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, that little
Smash
bell.
like Sarah.
Is it a bell? You see those? You see those shows
and stuff like that.
where the guy's getting ready to cook on his pellet grill, and he's like, "Go ahead and hit the little bell button below."
Yeah, we're not going to do enough editing to know we're pointing at the right. By we, I mean this guy.
Oh my gosh!
Hit the button below. Here.
What do you?
Oh, my God.
Jesus!
Just so I can say that I did.
Jesus y Maria.
Who?
What?
Su-
Jesus y Maria. Jesus and Mary.
Oh.
Jesus y Maria.
Thought you were
Big
inviting
Bass.
me to dinner.
No.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I'll invite you for dinner at the Pause for the Cause. I'll
There
get you
we
a
go.
dog. What you got, big fella?
Nothing. This weather.
Dave, what you got?
This weather that we've been having, I feel like is just a tease. I don't want to get you too used to it.
Oh, it's going to be hot next week.
But, man, it's been beautiful the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, football practice, soccer practice, running and gunning, and, yeah, that's about
Keep
it. really.
running.
Running
Isn't that a song?
and running. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's about it for me. I'll talk more about what I did yesterday in my first topic.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's what we call tease. Smoke Daddy.
You know, I don't have a whole lot. It's been a real good week. Enjoyed the weather. Been down in the back. Pulled a muscle on Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Doing some labyrinth. Been over with a chainsaw in my hand. Put me down, boys.
That's where you know you're in a tough spot.
Oh, shit.
But, you know, ibuprofen and the CPAP's kept me going.
What the hell's the CPAP got to do with your back?
Helps me sleep.
Oh.
And still, it used to toss and turn a lot. But you know what? I come out here this evening. I fixed the missus's golf buggy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Needed new shocks on it.
Yeah,
so
put
I
a new strut on there.
got the shocks on there. And then I come out here to the lounge, and I had me a couple. I switched it up. I had me a couple Natty Lights.
I love those cans.
No, they're great. I like them a lot. And I was listening to the music like the good old days before we'd start, and I'm here to tell you, boys, I am keyed up and wound for sound.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've had a lot of wanderers ask me, what's Dave like when he gets on that? And I said, Dave's real good when he gets on that little bend. He just doesn't maintain very well.
Yeah.
It's very much a sharp climb, and then that fall hurts.
An even sharper fall.
Yeah, even sharper
it's
fall.
it's like a bottle rocket with report. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Stick
how it happens.
falls and, you know, but we all got our weaknesses, and that's mine. But anyway, I'm just fired up. I'm ready to go for 145.
Isn't that nutty?
We are less than 10 weeks from 1 year. Now, Wanderers, we've got some information we ain't even going to share yet.
No, it ain't. Not
Nothing's
time
getting shared.
Not yet.
We can't.
But plans are
Or-
starting to sound like more than, hey, you know, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
A party.
Yeah.
Like, we've got, we know that it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, and you crazy sons of bitches. Woo! Anyway,
It's going to be a good time.
Well, you didn't tell them the fact that they're not all invited, Dave.
they'll figure it out when they don't get the golden ticket in the candy bar.
Oh, maybe we have a competition.
Oh, my. That'd be great.
We could do that.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
What you got, big dog?
Well, got back from a little golf weekend with the fellas.
Now, last week you were pretty sure that you were going to do real good, play good, and look good. Is that how it went down?
Looked great.
And humble.
Drank great.
Attaboy.
Slept great, thanks to the CPAP and the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Can't say that I played great.
Well,
It's too hot.
No, well,
It's too hot.
It was toasty,
You
but
can't play golf when it's too hot.
I've got some swing issues, and I've been talking to a friend of the program, Teddy Hoops, and he helped me a little bit.
What did
but
he tell you? Quit?
No.
stick to baseball.
No, he didn't say that. But, just ain't had a whole lot of range time to kind of work on some of those things, and it's tough
Oh, my God.
to go out there on the course after learning something new without kind of trying to work on some things. So back to the drawing board a little bit. Good news is we're going to get right back on the horse. We'll play again, end of the month. I think there's a scramble, and then I think we're playing in
End of the month.
Yeah.
when is that one?
23rd?
Oh,
Did you double book, you son of a bitch?
no, I've booked to play Friday, and now I'm
Are you
booked to
playing in
play
the Hurt
Saturday.
Fest scramble?
Yeah.
I got asked too, but I don't think I'm going to be able to swing it because I got to take the Friday off before to get ready for the barbecue competition.
Now,
So I
did
don't
you
think I'm gonna
know
burn two in a row.
that you told the Wanderers that if they raised enough money, we'd walk in a some K.
Okay.
The same day as the Saturday scramble.
And the developing one over Project Creek?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but that one's later in the afternoon, isn't it?
I've never heard of a starting in the
It's
afternoon.
going to take a lot of money to get me to walk a 5K.
Well, we put a number on it last week. I don't know if you
I
remember.
think we did say $1,000.
$1,000 gets our three fat asses out there toting a wagon full of cold beverages.
Which 5K is it?
It's the Love for Lexi.
And
Oh, yeah. Shit. Well, Dougie did get a new golf cart.
Yeah, he did.
Get
We
a-
could take turns sitting
get a
in the golf cart.
trailer hitch on that bastard.
Yeah, and
it's
right.
like the eye of the tiger with cataracts.
Yeah. So, but anyways,
Much slower pace.
not
Those
a whole
stairs.
lot. Not a whole lot going on other than that. Just
This is going to be a good one.
I
rolling.
guarantee you.
Just rolling. So, hour one.
Hour one is also brought to you by Every time you guys hear that conversational piece and that little siren, as my grandma would call it, that means we got a new sponsor. And God Dang it, I love new sponsors.
You know, I like new friends.
Yeah, for sure. Hour one tonight is brought to you by our friends at Sitewise Land Management. Hot damn! Sitewise! Sitewise Land Management.
Friends of the program.
Yeah, big.
They make a nice hat.
That's right. Damn right they do. Sitewise Land Management offers land management, excavation, and forestry services for residential and commercial properties. A few of the recent projects, including thinning of woods for timber production and wildlife habitat, readying some property for hunting season, brush cutting, fence and property line maintenance, and using a forestry mulcher to open up some wooded areas, freeing it from invasive autumn olive and honeysuckle. Sitewise Land Management also dips their toes into fall and spring landscaping with landscaping installation, mulch services, and fall cleanup. Give Corey a call at 573-303-4967 or check them out on Facebook. Get all your fall projects started today and start planning for those spring ones also.
Hell yeah.
That was a mouthful.
So I tell you what happened.
God dang, maybe I should have read through that
You
one
handled
first.
it well.
So the ads this month are a tad bit long. Not that I take any time away from my full-time job, but I might have prepared these a little bit earlier instead of right before we record. So
I can read the printed versions a lot better than the handwritten ones.
yeah, that's true.
Nothing against your penmanship.
Yeah,
but
that lawyer scribble.
I'm just not used to reading shorthand.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, what do you got?
So, like I said, guys, when I didn't want to get too in depth with the Dutchman there.
Isn't that a show?
Yeah, it used to be one.
Used to be. I'd like to see it come back.
Yeah, but anyway, we got a runner.
Oh.
We got another runner
You
in
talking
the-
about like in your
In the stable?
in the Dutchman stable.
Who?
Mrs. Evelyn Marie Masner.
I believe she'd be a miss.
Ms.
Did she qualify for Boston?
No.
Oh.
But she did run the Northeast DuBois Invitational meet at the Celestine Community Club last night
Yeah?
and kicked ass.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
She finished 131 out of 160
Yeah.
as a fifth grader, first time ever running. And I told her that I was,
And those are middle school kids, right?
eighth grade and down, and she's a fifth grader. And I was insanely proud.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
That's
I almost teared up, guys.
Yeah.
I almost teared up. Like, that was insane to see. She got that like look in her eye, you know, like
They took an x-ray
no, like
and they checked.
and she
and
got
had
that
some
dog in her. But the worst, the you know what the crazy thing is though? This is the God's honest truth. Guys, get ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Cinch your hats up. This is the first time in the history of the world that there has been a Masoner involved in a cross-country team.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Breaking down the walls.
What a pioneer. Who knew the Masner
Kind of
clan
like
was
the
full
first.
of runners?
It's kind of like the first inner city, football player to go to college. You know,
Yeah.
my mama said you got to go to college to get out of the streets. You know,
Yeah.
well, she's that. Like
Yeah.
she is she's got that dog in her. She had
I'd like
that.
to say she's not in the streets.
No, she's not. She lives out there on
Very
1025.
comfortably. She lives very
lives
comfortably.
out there on the 1025 land there. But
Not selling crack.
no,
crack.
she ain't pushing crack or nothing like that. But there is a lot to be said about them middle school runners, man. Like,
Yeah.
that is insane. Okay. So, like I said earlier, with, this being the first Masoner affiliated runner,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, my wife, her sisters both did it, but like her middle sister, Miss Olivia, she was actually pretty good at it. She ran a lot, and she still does. But so like they, the Maxis, the squad, like they, Granny Dina and Papa Dan, they kind of know how to watch running events.
Well, probably don't get too excited.
Well, no, it does. Yeah, it's
No.
crazy.
I know it gets exciting, but as
Whoa.
a spectator, you
Yeah,
don't get too. You don't want to blow your load early.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever want to.
No, that's nobody likes a brush shooter. That's for sure. But the crazy thing is
mine is going to be one of the best.
My parents are not avid running sport spectators.
Oh, you've got a whole new thing to learn, like when to ring the bell. And...
Yeah, stuff like that. So when I got there, I pulled around the corner, come down the hill there, and was completely mind blown by the number of cars that were at this event.
Yeah, it's popular.
There's
lots of runners.
Like there was 160 some girls.
Yeah.
And just as many or more boys that raced yesterday on a random ass old Tuesday night up at Du Bois or Celestine.
Oh, don't get those two confused.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna upset some people.
Celestine, Indiana.
There you go.
Celestine,
Oh
Indiana.
boy.
Yeah. But it was crazy, man. And anyway, Mom and Dad come up the hill there to find a spot to sit, and they sat right by the finish line.
Your dad have that? Do you bring his umbrella with him?
No.
That's how I always spot him out anywhere. Is that
Green
patio furniture?
That green umbrella there, yeah. We could stab that summit down in the ground and
I like it a lot.
Run it through the arm of the old chair there. Hey, a little bit more than a hat rack here.
That's right.
But anyway, Mom damn near got her shoe puked on by some little feller that was crossing the finish line. I told Mom, I said, you're too close. You got to
back
we got to come back up there.
Can I share a story with you?
We want to be in the home stretch, but we don't want to be that close to the old finish line.
Move down the line a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you got?
Well, no, go ahead.
No, that was it. I just wanted I just said that my topic was we have a runner.
Yeah.
And I know,
I'm damn happy about
And we're a pro running podcast.
I am. We're
not going to go running.
We're not huge runners, and that's a thing, man. But like that.
Well, we're huge.
Yes. But
and
not,
if we ran.
And we've been running a podcast for 45 weeks.
Then we would be huge runners. But like when we say huge, we're more of a size than more of like a frequency of running.
Oh, yeah.
But no, man, that course up there, brutal. Nothing but hills. And that was said to me during the race by another fellow wanderer, Mr. Christian James Schwinghammer.
Hey, I saw Schwing down at the soccer fields on Sunday.
Oh, Schwing Daddy. Yeah, we sat with him 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. But he was like, "Oh yeah, man, this course is a bitch. Like this is probably one of the worst ones that they'll run."
Yeah, not real flat up.
And it's
parts.
their first one, so
that's a tough one.
They jumped right in.
Good for her. I'm proud of it.
Kind of a gut check. So my story, when I was at the University of Evansville,
U of E,
I was an athletic training major for a year and a half, and then switched to business.
And we quickly realized that there wasn't no money in that game.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways,
you weren't always going to be a lawyer.
Write that topic down.
No, he said he switched to business. So that wasn't even law.
Hold on. So probably my sophomore year, kind of made my mind up about going to law school. So yeah, and then I wasn't going to go do pre-law because I wanted to graduate with a degree. So that's why I did business concentration in finance. So yeah, probably about my sophomore year of college, I was like, law school might be the thing for me.
I learned something new about my good buddy Casey.
Not a whole lot of people know. Maybe for some time. Probably that's an off mic story how I ended up where I was at. So
7-inch inseams, I can feel a lot of knee there.
we could talk about that later.
If I could get up and show the wanderers,
you can get up. You just have to stand right behind Dave, and that might be awkward.
Without getting us canceled because of nudity, I would show you. But I am rocking some runners.
Them shorts are short. Hey, he jumped into the running.
I'm in. I'm all in. All I need now is to go buy me some $56,000 running shoes
and some pasties to keep your nips from bleeding.
And then start qualifying for Boston.
Yeah.
So when I was at Evansville, they hosted.
Shout out Chase Bland.
Seen him running last night and the night before.
He runs every
We need to bring him in to have an episode with him. We need to bring him in. He could sit over there, sit over here, and just have him on for an episode.
Yeah.
He's
I'd
part
like
of the
to talk
family.
to him about my running routine.
Dave,
let's listen to Casey's story first.
So UE hosted a cross-country meet, and they bring a lot of the local schools, and by local, I mean like
High
Louisville.
school,
Come over, no,
okay.
college.
Okay, college, yep.
And so as athletic training majors, as freshmen, this was our first big event that they've pushed us all out there. You got to go work. You got to do all this stuff.
Get your cramp rollers, baby.
And the first thing they told you was, don't stand at the end of the gate in the cross country. And we were all like, why? And the person, the certified ATC was like, just wait, just watch. And sure as shit, like the first person to come through the line comes across, and it's just look like chicken broth coming out. Not much in there.
I don't even know if you guys know this. I've been saying like never did sports, but
Yeah, you're anti-sport, Dave.
in 7th grade I was on the cross country team at Dennis Middle School.
Was you the manager?
No,
Did you drive the 4-wheeler?
I got last a lot, but I ran my little ass.
Good
What
for you,
in
bud.
God's name made you want to run cross country in middle school?
Tried out for the basketball team and didn't make it because I'm
Well,
I was college ruled paper,
Whoa.
and
I apologize. I got cut my 7th grade year as well.
I never got cut. I just
I
didn't
did.
make
I
it.
got cut big as shit.
Yeah, I just didn't make
Yeah,
it.
Coach Scott Blasey just told me, "Hey, bud,
Scooter.
yeah." He said, "Concentrate on football," and I said, "Appreciate it."
And I think it was something similar to that. Somebody said, that didn't work out for you, but we're always taking cross country candidates.
Hey, because the accumulative points that you gain just for finishing, I mean, that's a point that you may not got if you didn't have a runner.
team
in there.
guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cross country. I have all the respect for it. Glad your little girl's enjoying it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And hey, it's a good healthy habit to
Is
have.
she enjoying it? He didn't say she.
She
was
had
enjoying it.
fun. She said, "Man, that was hard." And I said, "Well, did you think it was good?" And she goes, "Yeah." But I told her, I said, she's going to have to learn a little bit more about pace. Like we're going to have
Shot out of the gate a little fast.
yeah.
You know what?
No. She sandbagged. I think she sandbagged.
and then she saw the finish line.
Because
and then
when
picked
she
it up.
come around that corner and saw that flashing clock, she passed. I'm not lying to you. From when she come around that last corner, I bet she passed 7 girls, and got when she burned into the finish line there.
Well,
And
We
so-
ought to hook up a bush hog. I bet there's room out there we could.
I know we could, and it's. I literally thought about that today.
We'll just make a running trail.
Yeah,
So-
we could get old Sitewise land management out there.
Yeah.
and cut us a damn cross country.
They'd
track
be
out
more than happy to. Who coaches the middle school cross country team?
Mrs. Nikki Mott Eyes,
Well, she knows something about.
Mrs. Leslie Dinu.
Yeah, there's some runners there. They need
Yeah.
to talk to their kids about pace and figuring out
Well,
how
they
to do it.
They do, but
It's still early in the
Evelyn's a 5th grader, and the first time she's ever done anything like this. So she's got. She's got
Okay.
stuff to run- she's
Well,
got
I mean, I
stuff
just
to
want to
learn.
make sure she's
Hey,
getting
get
good
off her
coaching.
back.
Hey,
Get
if
off
we need
her
to bring
back,
Chase
Chase.
in, if we got to call Chase to come in,
Quit being a
coach.
dick. She's just trying to learn.
Hey, no, I'm just making sure she's getting the proper
Whatever.
instruction.
Move on.
Wow.
If she's not getting the proper instruction, we need to call Chase.
Do I don't have to bleep it if I lip it. Right?
No. You could lip all you want.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my goodness! All right, is that it?
That's it, man. Yeah. So
Yeah, you
super
ruined that
proud
one.
of her. Anyway, what you got?
How did I ruin it, asshole?
You're up, CSer.
This is gonna be a great one.
I gotta look at my topic.
I love you.
Old
guys.
versus new TV.
Old. Okay, here we go. Old TV shows versus new TV shows. Singular episodes versus story arcs. So I had an observation the other day. I was watching in the stable of watching classic television. I'm into Chips,
Oh God, yeah.
MASH.
Oh yeah.
Get into a little original Magnum PI, like
Stand on
Tom
Cheers.
Selleck. And then
Hawaii
Quincy.
5-0.
Well, not the old school one.
Yeah.
So what I noticed, and even Walker's this way.
Oh.
What I noticed in a lot of those older television shows is they don't have large story arcs.
No.
It's singular
What
episodes.
is a story arc?
So a story arc would
Like a soap opera story.
No. I'm saying like in episode 1 of an upcoming season, they may introduce a character
Oh, and he's there
or a situation, and then it runs for like 4 or 5, and then when they get to the winter finale,
like a modern day season.
it's a conclusion of an arc.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
back in those old school shows,
No.
they just ran episodes.
Yeah, 31 was not necessarily tied to 32, other
Exactly.
than
No,
Walker
it
was
just,
in.
Yeah.
just a different day.
But that's
Yeah.
So
but-
like most of them were like on like Chips. It was just another day on the job.
yeah.
You know, they wake up the next day, they go to work, and this is what they were.
Well, and like famously, if you're a MASH aficionado, Harry Morgan, who played
That guy.
Potter, Sherman T. Potter. I'm trying to think. He wasn't Colonel Potter.
I'm not real big.
I can tell you're not right now.
Yeah.
But in an earlier season, he played some general that came in for a spot inspection. The producers loved him so much that when the guy that played Henry Blake's character left, which I don't know what his name is. Can't remember it. When he left, they called him up like, "Hey, we loved you. Come back." And he's like, "Sure." Okay. So there's like that.
Sure.
There's like that glitch in the thing, but it
Glitch in the Matrix.
It struck me as nowadays every modern television show or majority of them that you watch, there's some large story arc,
Right.
that a lot of times is disappointing at the end. Because it's either like, oh, that wraps up just as you would expect it, or there's no surprises or anything. But those old school episodes, it was just a new day on the job, and they were just as good.
So we watched. Here's one for you. Not necessarily television, but before my podcasting career started, not as a maker, but as a listener, we listened to Gunsmoke on the old satellite radio. Like you could listen to those
Episodes.
You know what Gunsmoke is?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say you looked at me like you didn't know what that was.
No, I was thinking old timey radio.
Right,
by
same
listening
thing.
to Gunsmoke.
So if you just imagine that if Gunsmoke, which had transferred to a television show, but beforehand, like it was just
A radio.
Marshall Dillon and Miss Kitty and everybody else, like it was just a regular.
Hell of a Toby Keith song.
Oh yeah, but it was just like a regular where they didn't tie together. Now going back to jumping into the newer TV stuff, though. Yeah, I know. Got to get closer to my microphone. Going into the newer stuff, I don't like limited release seasons.
Will you tell me what that is?
Like when The Walking Dead first came out.
Yeah.
So Walking Dead was so good those first couple seasons.
Right. And I didn't watch it past the first or second, I think. Just because I'm like, okay, the horse is dead. Like I get it. Like I couldn't follow along anymore. What?
What's that?
The horse. Like they'd beat it to death. Like it was the zombie thing and everybody, whatever.
I just started watching it the other day. I'm not very far in. I thought you were...
What?
No, there's no little...
You just started?
I was just joking.
Oh, okay. But no, like where you had to wait until Wednesday, or you have to wait until Tuesday, or you have to wait until whenever that day is.
You like when they dump it all?
Yeah, I want to binge it. Like I want the season to drop, and then like you just watch it at your leisure. Like I don't want to have to wait. You know what I'm saying? Like Stranger Things.
I think that's a different thing, though.
How you figure?
I think what...
No, it's the difference.
He's expanding on
It's the difference.
Sorry, that's...
Nowadays, modern television shows that are on like you get these seasons on Netflix, like these shows or Prime or whatever they may be, they're all story arc shows. Yeah. Most of them, like your big headliners.
So
but
story arc we're saying is everything's tied together.
Yes.
And you're saying the old ones, not everything was tied together.
No, it's singular episodes.
Like,
and I think
Gilligan's Island, like they were just normal ass, like
Tool Time.
Exactly.
Prime example.
Tool time. Exactly.
So,
Saved by the Bell.
And
Chips.
I think what we're talking about and what you just brought up is exactly why it's not. I think there was a time in American history where you might not have the capacity or the desire to sit down every Tuesday and watch a show. They needed the show to be good. If you just sat down here because it's baseball got canceled. I'm going to sit down and watch some TV tonight, or it's raining.
I think
and it
that's
needs to be a good show. But now we're binging everything, and it all needs to tie together. Because would you watch The Walking Dead if every episode there's zombies running around and somebody's going to die, and then that's it?
Exactly.
It's got to tie together because now we are committing more time to one thing.
I think that's
so it's got to.
I think that's what made those earlier television shows so watchable is that.
You could miss an episode and be
damn
okay.
right.
Jump in the middle of a season and be happy as a bug in a rug.
You could have watched.
Is the bug really happy in the rug?
Yeah, freaking hell, yes.
There we go.
Heck yes.
First one.
But like they could, like you.
Still early.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter if you didn't watch for 3 months.
If
and
you've never seen it before and dropped in an episode.
No way. Yeah.
14 of season 7.
Now,
Friends is still good. To watch.
What about Friends?
That's what I just said.
Were they story arc?
I think
types?
they had some story arc there.
Yeah, but
I would argue Seinfeld was more disconnected into singular episodes.
Absolutely. Cheers, but I don't know. Cheers kind of tied a bunch of episodes. They did a lot of,
But that was the
back
format
in
of the show.
The cliffhangers back because that was a weird thing.
I wonder. So
Remember
my
when
mom,
Simpsons would have like
To be continued.
yeah, and you're like, what the shit?
my mom was a habitual soap opera watcher.
Guiding Light.
No.
Guiding Light. What the hell is that?
Good Lord.
General Hospital, man.
Yes.
One Life to Live.
What?
One Life to Live's not it.
No. Guiding Light.
She watched General Hospital and another one, but I don't remember what the hell the other
The
one
Young
was.
and the Restless.
No.
That's another popular soap.
No. It was, God dang, she's going to kill me. One Life to Live was something,
That's a song.
it was similar, but she was predominantly General Hospital with Sonny and
Now, isn't
All
that
of them.
where George Clooney got famous?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have a clue. I have no clue. I don't have my Googler to check.
Google Box.
But no, so my mom would she would record them on the VCR. Like we had tubs and tubs of VCR tapes of General Hospital. And then maybe it was One Life to Live. I don't know. She'll tell me as soon as she listens to this next week. But the thing is like those were like I feel like original story arcs.
I love you guys.
I love you too, buddy.
God, Dave's getting all sappy.
No, it's
I
gonna
feel
be a
like
good
Hey,
one.
hour 2, he's going to be. Dave, it's your turn. Dave, it's your turn.
I feel like those were like your original story arcs, where those were tied.
They went
together.
on forever.
Yeah, yes, because my mom's like,
Was that your second F-bomb?
if you
I think
touch,
so.
if you even think about touching that television when you get home from school, I'm gonna whip your ass. Because it was a thing. Like, have you seen the red light
Oh, yeah. You
or the
don't touch
orange
it.
light on the VCR on the TV? You did not touch it.
Man, that was a fancy VCR when they had a silver front, and when you pushed a button, it illuminated.
Yeah.
Play was green.
Oh no, we had separate buttons, and then like if you hit the record button,
Yeah, it had
just
separate
come up
buttons,
as
but
an
it would
orange light.
illuminate.
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
it.
like it was a digital display. Yeah,
No,
what are you talking about?
I feel
Dave?
like there was the one that my grandma had, like the stop button illuminated red when you pushed it. Record was red, but then the stop button was red too, and then the play was green.
Oh, but damn.
Anyway, I just,
Did you ever have one that you had to use tracking?
oh, they all had tracking, I believe.
Yeah.
You remember having two VCRs set up so you could copy the movie from the movie store?
Did you ever have a DVR or DVD VCR combo?
Yeah, I think we just threw Dad's away when he just got a new TV. He may still have it. Pop Frank may still have it. You know, it was.
Go back to this real quick. I don't want to steal your train of thought, but I want to go back real quick. What in your idea, what would you think?
In your opinion.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. What would be your favorite non-story arc sitcom or television show? I know we've covered this before, but like if
I don't
you-
know if we have.
I mean, we've talked about it like on Rapid Fire and stuff like that. But like, what would you, if something was on and you were scrolling back whenever there was no guide or menu or anything, and you
You
were
remember
just,
the TV Guide magazine?
yeah,
you get?
like the book you
it used to be in the Herald.
You get in the mail, like we
Yeah,
would
well,
get a
yeah, the
Herald in the
newspaper
mail.
the
always
Saturday,
had-
the Saturday Herald.
The
Our kids will never
Or
know
no,
that.
Sunday.
Courier
Your
Press.
Sunday
It was
Courier
in the
Press
Courier, like
on
there was a
Sundays.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever look at it?
Yeah,
I
all the
damn
time.
right I did too with my grandparents. Like they had it all the time. But if you were channel surfing, which I don't even think kids do that anymore.
No.
Like if you were surfing and something and it was on, where would you always stop on?
Walker.
Yeah. Duh.
Like that was it.
Yeah, really.
Walker and Tool Time were my favorite. But it's hard to beat TGIF. That was a thing for you guys, though, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was like a series of shows.
Yeah, but all those, like, you just had to find ABC on.
What was the one where they were the theme park by the lake on TGIF?
Step by Step.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, such a great show.
Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I'll stop on that all the time.
Family Matters.
That was, yep.
Tool Time.
Tool Time is a favorite.
King of Queens.
Much later in life.
Yeah, very, very. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, we watched a lot of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Chips.
Oh, Poncherelli.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Gilligan's
Oh, Dukes of
Island.
Hazzard's another one.
Yeah.
MASH,
See, I watch MASH a little bit.
Gunsmoke,
Friends.
Bonanza, The Rifleman.
Oh man, like there was
Those
just so
Westerns.
many old ass, really, really good TV shows, man.
It,
And anymore, tough.
Do you
spot.
remember that? Like, and it's still kind of a thing. And I don't remember what nights were what, but every night of the week there was
Martin.
a show that came on.
I loved Martin.
I don't remember
With
that.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh my God, Martin! Everybody loves Martin.
Well,
Man, then you get into late night TV though. What was that? Arsenio Hall? Did you ever watch him?
Yes.
Good night.
I don't know. TV, like kids nowadays with their TV, they'll never understand what it was once like. But you don't have the quality.
Did you ever squeeze one off to
Oh my God.
to the whole
That took a turn for the worse.
Girls Gone Wild infomercials? Like if you for some reason you would stumble upon the Howard Stern show and you've seen Octomom riding the Sibian or some shit like that, then all of a sudden, hey, for 4 easy payments in 1995, you can catch all the latest Girls Gone Wild. You know what I mean? And then they would cut to some blurred ass
Buddy
I'm
can't,
dying.
infomercials.
can't say that I have, pal.
Oh boy.
Hey, keep that guy away from the J.C. Penney catalog. Smoke, what do you
Why
got?
is the underwear section sticking together? I love old school TV, man, and I love the stations that like you said, TV Land and Banana, like those older channels.
Me TV, Get TV,
yeah, like all
Heroes
the,
and Icons,
every now and then I would.
Grit.
We don't have that, like we don't have that anymore. But like the like you just stream it or look it up
All you gotta do is get the antenna.
for sure. Yeah.
Smoke, what you got?
All right.
Come back to the.
What I typed down was a lot longer than what I'm going to say. I can't remember what all it was.
Do you want me?
Look it up.
Yeah, let me look it up.
No, hold your Dave.
No,
I got
hold on,
it real
I got it
quick.
right here. I got it right here.
Dave,
Boom.
you know what's crazy? Tupperware. Someone looked in their fridge, saw the leftovers, and thought, that doesn't sound good now, but I bet I'll have a hankering for it next week. Wild. Where do you stand on leftovers? Do you make them intentionally? Avoid them at all cost?
Did you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because
was-
you're touching the
I
thing.
was touching the thing.
Wow, Dave, keep it together.
Weird.
Weird.
Out on leftovers.
But yeah, so I just
What?
Not a leftovers guy.
really.
I am not.
So when you cook,
That does not surprise
do
me.
you like
In the-
Don't you
measure it
dare.
out to have enough for the family, or do you just like it is what it is, and then you pitch what?
I'm not eating that reheated slop.
This
So
guy.
to me, it is crazy, and I'm wondering if other countries do it because like it is kind of weird to keep food for like a week.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's so Dave,
You want to know something that's crazy to me?
go ahead, buddy.
I don't know if people understand that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say this.
oh man, I
This-
feel like it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, because this could potentially win us a lot of money in the future, and I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Will you write it down?
Yeah, we'll do that.
So what it was is I took leftovers in to work the other day, and you know we all know how Tupperware works, but before that, all you had was just an open plate sitting in the fridge, and just what was going through the guy's head when he was like, "There's got to be a better way. Like I want to save this for later," and I think that's good to be good and frugal. But then on one hand, it's frugal because you're going to save it. But on the other hand, why did you overcook?
Well, Dave, before you get into this pretzel, just remember that Big Tupperware started pushing this out, so the house moms in the 70s had something to do, and this was the original Ponzi scheme.
The guy's name was Tupper. His last name.
Was it really a Ponzi scheme in the
No.
beginning?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I just made that up.
A pyramid.
I mean, you remember people, you like, look at Pampered Chef now.
Yeah.
And we've got
Still-
some fans that are Pampered Chef people.
No,
Love Pampered
now
Chef.
see, I don't think that's a Ponzi scheme, but I think there was a time.
It's a pyramid scheme.
No,
Yes.
no. That's
Tupperware.
Just the only
No,
way.
not a pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid
and
scheme
Ponzi
is
are
you.
the same thing. Okay.
No. They're,
Amway. You ever heard of
yeah,
Amway?
vitamins. They're huge in Grand Rapids.
Well, Amway was more than vitamins. I mean,
I thought
it
you
was-
were speaking pig Latin. I thought you were saying
Fayouye.
wham.
Fayouye. No, it was like
Fayouye.
oh, yee. Like Amway was
it's
the
bad.
original pyramid scheme. Like they got shut down for.
Yeah, there were some FCC things.
The FCC won't let me be. Sorry.
Dave, you don't have to apologize for anything.
So that's what I was thinking. Just like the fact that Tupperware was invented meant somebody looked at whatever was in their fridge going, man, I wish I could have that in a week. And I've never made anything and thought, man, I
don't think that was the case. I think it would have
Has to
been.
be.
No, I think back in the day you had.
My question is why in the hell would you let random ass regular old leftovers sit in your refrigerator for a week? Like you keep saying this week number.
Because if it's less than a week, you wouldn't need to put it in Tupperware. You just throw it on a plate in the fridge. You gonna eat it tomorrow?
no,
Just-
that's why Tupperware was created, because you were
So you
using
can-
all your plates and bowls.
Have you ever left anything on a plate in a refrigerator uncovered overnight?
Are you gonna judge me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Modern day refrigerator have things called like humidity control devices that are like built into their fan
So less-
and air filtration systems.
So you don't need Tupperware.
No,
you
the complete
do
opposite.
because it sucks the humidity out of there and
It dries it out.
everything
It's
out.
like a freeze dry thing.
Well, so
Yeah.
that's why it's so not good.
Yeah, it sucks. If you
just-
put stuff in a refrigerator uncovered, you're
If
a
I
moron.
plan, if
You
I
really
if I
do-
plan on eating it in the next 2 days, once I make it, it just goes on a plate in the fridge.
You're freaking crazy.
David, smoker, are you serious?
Well, I didn't know you guys were such pansies about it, but yeah.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
'cause
put
it
on your
tastes
big
terrible.
boy.
Well, here's the deal. You can call me a pansy all you want to, but do you value reheated food or do you want to eat
I
something
don't.
that's
I
hard
normally
as a
don't.
brickbat?
I normally don't reheat leftovers.
Oh my God. I love you, bud, but that is weird. That is dumb.
You don't reheat leftovers?
Beef stew I will because of the layer of fat.
Beef stew. Well, you get the layer of fat
Oh
off.
no, you got to skim that up. You know Uncle Pork Chop? Arlo used to talk about Uncle Pork Chop.
Yeah.
He used to get
Are you guys telling me you don't?
no.
As soon as we're done eating, any leftovers go into a glass bowl that gets it's Pyrex
Yeah, we
with
have
a
that.
lid on it and slides right into the fridge.
Yeah.
We have no open
If
food
I
in
know
our-
that it's going to be 2
No
days
way.
or less, it's on a plate with no saran wrap. If it's going to be 2 to 4 days, it's on a plate with saran wrap.
This guy's
If
an
I think it
animal.
might be for next week, then it goes in a Tupperware dish.
That's why
I don't understand this lot. You generally
Wait.
Okay.
If I were to put food on a plate into my refrigerator, like when I leave here right now and I go home,
I feel like I'm going to catch a lot of judgment from this.
you are.
apparently.
You're going to get the
You're gonna
shit
get
judged out of
blitzed.
you. You're going to get blitzed.
blazed online
You're
in
gonna
the
get
comment section.
roasted.
there.
If I would go home right now and get I made hibachi chicken
Yeah.
for dinner tonight.
Humble brag.
And so if I got me a scoop of rice and I put the chicken and veggies on top, and I knew I wasn't going to eat it today, and I just put that whole
But you might eat it for breakfast tomorrow.
breakfast hibachi, not, but I'm going to put this plate in the refrigerator uncovered. If my wife opened up the refrigerator in the morning to fetch her half and half for her coffee and seen this open plate of food on the shelf in the refrigerator, I would be in trouble.
But that's an extra dish that needs to be cleaned.
What do you mean?
Like, so say you took the food that you were going to eat for breakfast in the morning. Because, I save leftovers and I'll have them for breakfast or something, because you just need something to keep you going. So you can put them in a Tupperware, then you got a plate, and then this other secondary storage
we
container.
don't use we don't use real plates.
But as long as you're doing it in 2 days, it
That
normally
still
holds up
blows my
pretty
mind,
good.
by the way,
Why?
that you don't use real plates.
We have 5 people in the house.
Yeah, so do I.
But one of them doesn't
Okay.
even use plates. yet.
Okay.
How do you know Janelle doesn't?
Put her breast milk on a plate?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'm not in the room for this.
Little saucer full of milk for the.
Laps it up.
Do I drink milk from a saucer? Meow. No, I that's wild to me, David. I just never.
I would have never guessed that
No
out
way.
of you. As anal as you are about some things, and as like rigid as you are, I know that big fella over there gives me a lot of flack for being black and white, not really living in the gray or whatever he calls. You are way worse than I am. It just hasn't come out on the show,
Yeah, I'll buy that.
but this is going to surprise some people.
I feel like this is actually
Maybe this is good. You
this
feel
is
comfortable
this
enough.
has hijacked your topic. Like
Into my personal life. That's
yeah,
fine.
like
that's
like,
fine. I'm
I,
here for it.
I can't get past the fact that you're putting just open ass food
In your fridge.
in a fridge. Yeah, like that's weird to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about
But
the
anyway,
odor that
going-
things absorb
That's
from
what
the fridge?
and that's why my wife would kick my ass. Like if I put something in there that had like a lot of garlic or something that was very aromatic, that was very pungent to the smell, and like a bowl of garlic mashed potatoes or something of the sort.
So if you're going to eat it within a day, though, what would be in there that would absorb said smell?
Everything.
Everything. As soon
Everything
as
else
you-
is in plastic.
But you,
Apples.
They're in a plastic bag inside of a plastic drawer.
you keep apples in the fridge?
Yes.
We leave them out on the counter.
So past apples, what do you got?
Strawberries
Plastic container inside of a plastic.
Yeah, but it's
with
got
holes
holes.
in it.
But it's in a plastic drawer.
No. Our our strawberries don't go into a
We
drawer.
put them in the crisper.
Yeah, we don't. That's weird, man. Anyway, going on to
Yeah,
the,
that's just my thing. I like if it's a day or less, or somewhere in there, it just goes in.
Could you imagine putting a cheeseburger?
Because you think you're going to eat it tomorrow for lunch?
That son of a buck would be hard as a.
That's three.
That's three in a row.
Smoky.
That
You're gonna
yeah,
have to
I'm
be on your
sorry.
A game.
We'll just let it fly. Maybe we'll let that one roll. But like it would be hard as a brickbat. Like if you put a piece
But that's
of
what
bread.
makes it good for
what
breakfast.
happens if what?
Like
You're
wanna
gonna
break
break
your
your damn teeth off.
yeah, but you don't like when you're trying to drive to work. Like that's what
When
I
you're
don't.
trying to drive to work and you got to take that cheeseburger and put it back here in the lip of your mouth to get her softened up enough for you.
Like Arby's
You gum
roast
that
beef
son of a
sandwiches are the best for breakfast when they've been sitting in the fridge and they're.
Unwrapped.
If we
like
walked
if you
in,
get a half
if
of
we
one.
walked into your house right now, if we walked into your house, we pick up that camera, whichever one we want to take, and we walked in there and looked in your fridge right now, you're telling the American people and our followers that you would have open air food laying on a plate because you expect to eat it within a day or two.
No, because we haven't had anything I expect to eat. Tonight we finished off some leftovers, and last night was a leftovers night.
So how many nights a week do you eat leftovers?
Half of them.
That's wild.
Like so, you cook and then like you always cook too much, so then you have leftovers.
No.
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 So like tonight with hibachi, there'll be
No, tonight we had Jenna brought home a chicken from not a
Rotisserie.
hibachi. There you go. So we had that in corn.
like how many birds?
Just one. She bought two of them. There's still one in there.
You fed a family of 5 on one rotisserie chicken?
She might have made both. I don't know. Normally she buys 2 or 3 of them, then they last like a week.
This is wild to me, boys. This is wild. I'm all in on leftovers. Like I would take them to work. Sometimes I would wake up late in the morning, forget about it. We are a pro Tupperware family. We do have a lot of Glad products, Pyrex, other things like that. Food never goes into our refrigerator in open air. But other than that, folks, it is a wild night here at Smokers Lounge. Like we are really embarking on some mind-blowing testimonials. And we love every minute of it, and we hope you do too. And with that being said, we'll be right back.
Hey, Wanderers, it's Smoker. Hey, it's Life Insurance Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time to learn about how life insurance can protect your family's financial future. Life insurance is a way to provide financial security for your loved ones if you die. It can help pay for your funeral expenses, outstanding debts, and other financial obligations. It can also help your family maintain their lifestyle, such as paying for their mortgage, car payments, or college tuition. If you're not sure if you need life insurance, well, ask yourself these questions. Do I have any dependents? What would happen to my family's financial situation if I died? Could I afford to pay for my funeral expenses and other debts out of pocket? Would my family be able to maintain their lifestyle without my income? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you should consider getting life insurance. There are many different types of life insurance policies available, so it's important to find someone to help you pick the policy that suits you best. With that being said, here are a few words from someone who is happy to help you figure it all out.
Hello, Wonders. It's Chad Blessinger down in Holland, Indiana. You can come see me at Blessinger Insurance. We're going to talk about some life insurance. September is Life Insurance Awareness Month, and it'd be a good opportunity to come see me. That way we can talk about some things and see what your needs are. So you can call me at 812-536-3548, or you can just come see me right in downtown Holland, Indiana, right beside the fire station.
Hey, and we're back.
Man, I needed that glizzy break.
That was a nice one.
Hey, 2 dogs with a little bit of the Plockmans on it. Went down well.
Can't beat
Thank you to our buddy Chad Blessinger, Blessinger Insurance. A little new thing we're doing here where we'll do some video ads for the Pause for the Cause just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But Chad was willing to come on this month. It is National Life Insurance Month.
Liam. Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Yes, there we go. Life Insurance Awareness Month.
Does it have a particular set of skills?
That's Liam Neeson.
I got a very...
Liam, isn't it? Or
Liam.
Is it?
There's an M in
You
there.
guys ever see Next to Kin?
Let's hold on. Stay on task here for a minute.
Okay.
I've got life insurance.
Yeah.
That sufficiently covers
For sure.
the family.
Yeah.
You have life insurance? Mm-hmm. You have life insurance? Mm-hmm. Super important to have for your family.
Yeah. And if you don't have life insurance, I'll tell you a guy that could hook you up.
David Allen Smoker.
Nope.
Oh.
Chad Blessinger.
Yeah.
Blessinger Insurance.
He does. And they've got offices all over, but they're right here in our backyard in Holland.
Right here in Holland.
Yep. Holland, Indiana.
Yep.
Big old Holland.
For sure.
Big fella, what you got for hour 2?
We don't need to talk about our sponsor for
Who's the hour 2 sponsor, Casey?
Catering by Meyer.
Who?
Catering by Meyer.
David?
Catering by
us.
Meyer, Dave.
Tell us.
Read, Dave. Read now, Dave.
Will Reed.
For food.
That's a whole other organization.
Sing for food, isn't it?
Fellas, it is football season.
Oh, yeah.
With football season, it is time to eat wings and delicious other foods that go hand in hand with football.
Oh, my.
Hour 2 is brought to you by our friends at Catering by Meyer. Those fellas know what food pairs exceptionally well with football. Whether you are hosting at home, at the field, or on the road tailgating, give them a call today to supply all your tailgating catering needs. Trust us, we are big fans of glizzies, but damn, we're even bigger fans of hot wings. Catering by Meyer can make your football tailgate one for the ages. Their wings will leave you speechless with a dirty face and hands. Leave the cooking to the fellas at Catering by Meyer. Call them today for your next tailgate.
Hey, I'd love if you guys pre-read ads. Would you give them?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good.
You know, hey, take a couple minutes in between sips.
We got this high finagled board over here where we could just push one of them blue buttons and it would work.
We're going to work on that for next season.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Yeah.
I heard for season 2 we're going to get fireworks and lasers. Is that true?
Yep.
I heard strippers.
Pirate.
Oh.
Tough spot.
I could hear your wife coming out the door now.
I catch enough shit from the warden coming out here one night a week, but you throw strippers in the mix, we'll probably have to record from my living room
Well, she don't watch the show anyway.
without the strippers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a little bit of a rant for hour 2.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. I don't like to get on my soapbox
This is
very
like
much.
the 3rd episode in a row with your
It is?
Yeah, you
white
went
New
Heat last week.
Balances and your
Heat
get off my
last week.
lawn.
Well,
That'll be interesting to see what the reaction
the
is.
get
to
off
that.
my lawn thing with the heat, like that wasn't a thing. Like it was more of like, are the kids getting soft and everything like that, and like generational changes and like different shit like that. Like I'm not trying. I didn't want to come off as a dick and say, hey, yeah,
You
all
didn't.
all kids are sissies, you know. But
I
This
think
one.
that was an exact quote, Dave.
Close.
This one
Yeah, pretty
here,
close.
this topic now, I don't care if I do come off as a dick. And like my soapbox is I'm ready to stand on it.
So you're ready for the dick to come off.
Yes. My dick to come off.
Well, I don't know how they're going to them tight shorts you got on.
Yeah. Well,
You got feeling in there still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I peed and it was fine.
Okay.
PSA.
Public service announcement.
Prostate antigen test?
Oh.
Well, that would be
PSA as well.
prostate
Prostrate antigen.
prostrate antigen
No,
test.
I
That would
think
be there would be a T involved there.
No.
Probably, yeah, there's definitely, that doesn't stack up.
Anyway,
It's the PSA test.
Yeah, public service announcement.
public service announcement.
No. Yeah, that
Make
too.
sure your effing
Prostate specific antigen.
That's PSA.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What did I say? Prostate.
You said like prostate,
He wants to get to his topic, Smoke. Go ahead, buddy. Give us your PSA, not the prostate specific antigen.
what?
Should have got your CPAP, Smoke.
Right.
Go ahead.
Make sure your effing turn signals work.
Those newer cars don't have them.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Turn signals?
Those newer cars don't have turn signals.
So I'm sitting at a stoplight today in a rather large rear dump truck. You know, a 26,000 CDL required truck is what I'm driving.
Single or
your
tandem
CDL?
axle?
Single axle. Yes.
Hey, do they ever sell those single axles?
No. No. No.
If one ever came up for sale, would
I'd
you?
buy it.
Asshole.
Stay in your lane.
you got a heart,
Lawyer.
like a truck.
Lawyered man. Stay in your lane. My thing
You
is
ain't got nowhere to park it down there. on the
oh
hill.
bullshit. I got all kinds of spots to park that some bitch, bud.
Some new ones coming up, maybe.
I was sitting at a stoplight today, getting ready to make a left-hand turn. I was facing north.
Okay, so you were turning west.
The southbound traffic was flowing well.
I feel like this is getting into a topic I once had.
Yes, it was. And neither the north or southbound lane has a turn lane. Mm-hmm. So the lady that was traveling south,
Decided she'd pass in the shoulder.
no, was going to make a left-hand. She was also making a left-hand turn to go east.
Okay.
I'm sitting at a green light with my left turn signal on, waiting for traffic to pass for me to go through. As this van is approaching, I've noticed that her whole entire driver's side, i.e., left headlight, daytime running light, and turn signal is not functioning. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. Or excuse me, I'm going to wait. I'm going to sit here and wait because I don't know, because she's going straight. And at the last moment, I hate to say it, but that bitch busts a left right in front of me, and I'd sat there for way too long for my liking. And I just sitting there in the truck by myself, screaming, "Is your damn turn signal broke, you stupid beep?" You know what I mean? And it was. After further review, it was like she didn't have a turn.
So she should have
Well-
technically, as a responsible driver, done a hand signal.
Yeah.
yeah,
She should have.
right.
Well, because she was turning left.
Yeah, she'd have hung that left, you know, and so
What was that movie, Any Which Way But Loose? Right turn, Clyde. Clint Eastwood and that monkey.
You're a
But
monkey.
I guess that's the thing. The PSA is if your shit is broke, and my wife's like, you're going to be the biggest hypocrite in the world because your license plate light's been out for months. But like,
Ooh, that's dangerous.
if your predominant lights that you depend on are out, please fix them, because you're going to cause an accident. You're causing a lot of like unwanted wait times and everything else, and it pissed me off today.
Now, perhaps, Big Mace, her turn signal indicator light in the cabin was out too, so she doesn't see it flashing extra fast to let her know that she has a bulb out.
Dave, I don't think she gives two shits about that left turn light not
Well,
working.
I'm just trying to give her a benefit of the
If the front light is out, you need to get it fixed now. If the rear,
How would you ever see a titty?
If the rear, what?
Fiddle.
Yeah, right. If the rear light was out,
He's not in a joking mood about that.
I'm not. I'm pissed.
Fired up.
Return your cart, lazy bone.
Yeah. If your rear blinker light is out, I don't give a shit.
I feel like that's the important one to have.
No way. It's
No.
it's the front one, because I got to slow down anyway. Like if you're braking, and as long
If you're
as
braking, there's an assumption that you're probably either
and if
turning
you're
left
turning,
or right.
if you're turning right, you're gonna probably
Pretty easy to see.
You're gonna veer towards the right of the intersection anyway. And if you're gonna bust a left, you're gonna sit there close to the center line, and then I'm gonna go ahead and proceed around you with caution, regardless if you got a blinker on or not. And if you don't have a blinker on and you're not showing any indications of turning, then I'm just gonna
Run your ass over.
I'm gonna check up. I'm gonna check up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
check
check.
up.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
Check it up.
Check
Check
one,
out
two.
my melodies.
Check it up, and I'm going to wait to see what you're going to do, because
Check,
that's
please.
what most defensive drivers do, right?
Being very defensive.
Yeah, but that was just something that really chapped my ass today, because like she did not give two shits about what anything was going on. She was just trucking along, being old and overweight. And everything
Well,
like that.
hold on.
I know I'm overweight too, and I'm happy to
I'm
be
old and
yeah.
overweight.
Well, we're not old. We're far from old, but
Dave's old.
Oh, speaking
now
of Grandpa
who's
over here.
crashing now, Papa.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there.
over there.
Whippersnappers, god damn it. Anyway, but man,
Guys, this is going to be a great episode.
that just kills me whenever, like, and there's no way that she didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, and if you do know that your turn signal's out,
Hand signal.
well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could hand signal, but just fix the damn thing. Go to Toys Auto Parts; they'll fix it for you. You know, shameless,
They may not know that.
shameless
They're
plug.
busy welcoming a new grandbaby into the world.
Yeah, that's fine, but Garrett's not.
Yeah.
Garrett's up there helping you out.
Well, Garrett's
Hell
got
of a
other
guy.
things going on, like ladies and parties and.
Not during
and
working
running
hours.
a parts store.
Yeah, not
Well,
during
I'm just saying.
And
at that
another
age.
thing, one more thing, real
one
quick.
more
one more
GD
thing
thing
before
up
we
in
quit.
this month.
One more thing before we move on. If you see someone that you don't know that has one of their indicator lights out on their vehicle,
Flash them.
whether it be a tail light, whether it be a turn signal, brake light, anything, if you have the opportunity to tell them, do you?
Complete opposite. I'm calling the police, reporting a drunk driver that has a light out, and then that's a joke.
There's
What
a
a
special place in
snack.
hell.
Holy shit!
No, I'm kidding. If we rolled up to an intersection,
has light out. Call the cops.
if we rolled up to an intersection and like I could like communicate, yeah, I would. But if there was no chance to, it's not like I'm going to go out of the way. I'm not going to follow them into the Dollar General. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. I'm just going to let you know that your left turn light
I thought
is
you
out.
were getting ready to try to steal my purse. You've been following me for 6 blocks.
Ma'am, just wanted to tell
I
you
just,
your left turn light
want to
out.
tell you that you got a left brake light out there.
Yeah, left tail light out. So,
But anyway, that shit kind of
no,
pisses
but
me
I think
off.
you could kind of point to like the truckers. They know. You point. You kind of.
That's the gas cap thing, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For those of you listening, David's making that up.
Oh, yeah. Some of you guys don't watch.
He's turning it. He's turning to make. He's
If
got
you
his,
don't watch,
Kind of like
go
tune
to
in
YouTube and
Tokyo
subscribe.
with one hand.
yeah, turning the doorknob without All
And then pointing towards said
Yeah,
doorknob.
that's exactly what it is.
right, big fella, what you got?
Well,
No,
let me
this is
pull,
a good one.
Let me pull it up again. Okay, fall
Yep.
is getting close.
Well, not if you're in a wheelchair.
or
you have
if you're actually looking at a calendar.
Oh, the weather.
The fall weather.
No, fall's not
Autumn.
until October 21st.
Autumn.
What we call fall weather is getting close, but it's not quite here.
No,
Here's what I want to warn people.
a teaser.
It's just a teaser.
Yep.
But I don't want people going to local providers of goods
Pumpkin spice.
that includes Halloween candy, fall decorations,
Pumpkins,
pumpkins,
gourds,
pumpkin spice lattes,
corn
Speaking
fodder,
of
Pumpkin-
gourds,
corn fodder.
I saw the only friend of the show, Blonde Brush.
Yeah. Oh,
Went
she
to lunch
spiced up
today
Full
at
Drive.
Pub and
4th
Grub,
Street, 4th Street.
and she was painting some gourds.
Yeah.
We got a shirt
On the
for her that we need
windows.
to get to her.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, we don't get a chance often to just drop
We,
in a shout out to Blonde Brush.
The pumpkin strolls going on in Huntingburg.
Never heard of
She
it.
painted them. I think it's new.
It's new.
She painted up the old
new, Dave. That's why you
building
never
down
heard
there on 4th Street today. It looks really cool.
Yeah, but no, I just I've been
can't
out
wait.
I've been out to a few places shopping and such.
Yeah, Walmart's loaded with Halloween shit already.
and
Yeah.
it's just it's kind of like Dave putting up Christmas decorations in November, November 1,
Got
right
in
after
November,
Halloween.
it doesn't happen.
Well, you didn't
I'm
put
going to tell you
Christmas lights
something
up,
right
asshole.
now, David Allen Smoker.
You tell me.
We're gonna hang.
I'm going Casey James Lindemann.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely going to go Clark Mother effing Griswold this year on my house.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Do you know
You
my-
haven't had
do you know
Christmas
my middle
decorations up for 3 years.
name? Do you know my middle name?
David.
Zachary David.
Okay, just want to check.
Yeah, that's
I
your
only know it because
Facebook
your Facebook name.
and your Twitter handle.
Oh, the old Twitter handle.
But I love fall. Fall's my season. It's my jam. But it's just a
Good
little
time
early
for
yet.
soup.
I like soup. I just
obviously
don't
don't.
think it's a 14-week.
Wanderers, gonna let you in on a little secret.
Little inside baseball.
The Dutchman being your DJ is done. We've been fired.
We
So
have not been
now a
fired.
new programming
no,
note.
we decided to give him a break because it was 463
Yeah.
hours worth of freaking music.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying there's only like 2 soups that I know. It's chili and donkey dick stew.
Anyways, so what we're gonna do is
And I leave it in the fridge uncovered.
raised in a barn. What we're gonna do is probably starting here October.
Yeah.
We're gonna once a week. One of us is going to provide a soup recipe. For all the wanderers to make.
No soup for you.
And Dave is absolutely against
It
it.
just doesn't sound like a segment.
Sounds like a great segment, Dave.
What are you talking about?
Dave, everything we do, people wonder.
Have you ever been? So I know you're a DuBois County transplant,
Yeah.
but like people around here,
Yeah.
like they have whole ass soup parties.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Like it is just a party.
It's kind of like a wife swap.
It is a it is a party.
You try a little
Dedicate-
this one, try a little
It is
that one.
100%. This whole party is dedicated to nothing but soup.
Okay.
Yeah. So like it's a thing. Like soups are a big deal.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there's not a lot to a soup. Like you
What
take
do
a you take a bunch of random ingredients and you dump them in a
Therefore,
stock
there
pot.
would be a lot
Dave,
involved in a soup.
You're the guy that doesn't put food in a Tupperware unless you think or believe it's going to sit there
You
more
should
than 7
probably
days.
just sit this one out.
yeah,
for a while.
Your credibility right now is
You're
all-time
not
low.
really anything that you're saying. Anything about soup is just
sorry about that.
you just.
You're not vibing very
We'll
well.
just go ahead.
You know what? Let's
the
go ahead
old,
and put that. Let's go ahead and put this in some writing here with my open ass leftovers. And if there's going to be a chili cook-off someday, I think we all three enter. And who's going to win that one? 'Cause,
Well,
I think it'll be this guy.
If you have to scrape the mold off the top of yours first, because it's been sitting there for a month.
Oh, Davy boy.
But no, I don't know, man. I'm all in on fall, but the thing is I don't want to get too. I don't want to.
Don't want to wish away summer.
Yeah, I don't want. Well, no, I do. I'm done. I'm ready to be done. But I don't want it to. Like I feel like this one's just a fluffer. Like
Yeah.
this one's just
No,
Get
we got
your hopes up for
just-
letdown
yeah.
later.
we got
'cause-
90 coming here.
Yeah,
in a week.
next week the high of 93. Next Wednesday the heat index is 100.
My soup is going to blow your soup away.
Not a chance.
Anyways, so
110%.
fall.
Not a
You
chance.
know the one thing.
Trash-ass soup.
Okay, asshole.
chance.
The one thing I do love about fall is I love
Baseball.
the fall beers.
Fire sitting.
Fire sitting and fall beers.
No,
Sam Adams
I'm out.
Oktoberfest.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're not.
I like Bush Light and Natural Light lately.
Yeah, just because of the cans.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper.
110%. Yeah, like,
Is that why you went to the Natty Light?
I did.
well,
You
so I
really
went
do-
$20 a can. It's $20. $20.
20.99 a
Yeah,
case
$20.99,
versus 27.
$20.99.
Spit it.
Get it out there, big guy.
I'm having a
Today, Junior.
I'm having a stroke.
This show is great.
$20.99 for a cold case of Natty Light versus $27.99 for a cold case of Bush Light.
You need to go see our friends at More for Less. Yingling Premium Light.
Or Flight. Okay.
It's good. Flight's good too.
So we've got some wanderers, some friends of the show down on the Ohio River in Vanderburgh County.
Not true. We don't have any river rat friends.
Oh, we definitely, well, maybe you don't,
Okay, Dave.
but they're Natty Light people, and I took Natty Light because I was going to their...
Like a peace offering.
Yeah. And, you know, you drink it, and it tastes just as good as Bush Light. It's cheaper.
How?
D.
Enjoy the beer.
Howdy.
I always
had
wonder if howdy was short for how do you do.
Duh. Dipshit.
Wow, Dave, way to read the last page of the book on that one.
Well,
No, but we had
KMA.
a guy back in the day in college. He used to drink Old Milwaukee.
Yeah,
We
I
drink
told you
Old
this
Milwaukee.
Old
story.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee is good.
Yeah, I had
In
a
the red
buddy.
and white
But
cans.
the beast is not as good. Old Milwaukee's best.
I had a buddy that drank Old Milwaukee's not best, but the Old Milwaukee Red Labels,
Max
the red and white
McLean,
ones.
Brent Leanhart, Luke Wright, and God rest his soul, Dan Smith.
Fat Dan.
No, different Dan.
Oh
Not the local Dan Smith.
no, and yeah, we know.
But
yeah.
we, by God, killed that Old Milwaukee's
Yeah,
best.
but he went
Brian
to,
Dowler from Mount Vernon, Indiana. He drank Old Milwaukee's,
is he a fan of the show? Why'd we use his whole name?
yeah, Red Label,
Oh,
and he would drink
his
it warm.
nickname's Red Label?
No.
His handle's Red Label?
No.
White can, red label, Old Milwaukee.
Does
Yeah.
he even listen to the show where
Yes.
he
He
uses his
might.
full name?
Yes, he
Okay.
drank it.
Gosh,
warm.
guys,
Friend of
we
the
are going
program.
so... Is the clock's still on
I forgot
zero.
to put-
He would
Start.
drink it warm.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gross.
boy.
You know why?
Because he's got a screw loose.
No. You want one?
No.
No.
Then you got more for yourself.
Well,
That's
what
exactly
this
where
guy-
I'm at on leftovers, you sons of bitches.
Oh, there's the slur there.
Even if they're hanging out in the fridge uncovered.
For 2 days.
Yuck.
6 days, it's okay. 7th day, it's a freaking problem. But that's why this guy in college, that's why he got into Old Mill. He goes, we put out a cooler here at the end of the night. We'll put Coors Light, Bush Light, Bud Light, and Old
Cheers.
Milwaukee in there.
To afford all that.
And he said, you know what? He said, nobody will touch those Old Milwaukees. And I said, that's a good point.
There's
So
a
we
song
drink
called Old
Mill.
Milwaukee's Best is My Best Friend.
Well, you should have put it on to Let the Dutchman Be Your DJ.
I would if you wouldn't have killed it early for soup.
Well, because we're in fall. It's Labor Day.
Okay.
Now you can't wear white anymore, Smoke. Those white bridges you used to wear.
I love white undies, though.
Guys, this is the best episode we've had in at least 3.
We think it is.
Yeah.
We'll let the crowd decide.
We'll let the Dutchman
Don't
figure
you
it out.
guys vote against me. This is a good one.
Smoke's eyes with the rose colored
But
there.
fall is hands down 185,000% the Dutchman's favorite holiday.
It's
the
my
favorite season.
like personally for Smoke, it is my favorite.
Because it's the transition into fat people weather.
You wear the hoodie, you got your shorts
Shorts.
on, you got
Got
a
the
fire
fire,
that'll
crotch.
light up 1,000.
Hey, you
A
got
hoodie.
the 1025 porch party.
Yep.
coming up real soon.
Can't
First
wait.
weekend of October.
I'm not
Tell you the
eating chili,
truth,
though.
for all the folks that were at the
I'm going to
porch
keep
party-
noodles out of it.
Then I'll eat it.
No,
For
put
you.
it in there. Put it in there.
Though there'll be 2 batches.
Okay.
I'll put a little bowl out for it'll say Big Mace only.
Big Mace.
And
Like
then
a
normal
smallest
people.
bowl ever.
Like
The
a dog
smallest-
bowl. Like a shot glass. with 3 beans.
So I'm
please.
more excited for the porch party because I'm super awkward around folks I don't know.
Who
Somebody's
would
got a
ever guess
podcast.
that,
Oh,
Dave?
bullshit.
But like, so
we'll
I
go down
like,
to my house first and just get real rip.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, so
I
I've met some of these people since then, and I'm fired up for the porch party.
Yeah, we'll have
we're
to.
white trash famous now, man. Everybody,
God, I love it.
yeah.
I bet you.
Oh boy.
Bet you'd never be excited about that.
All right,
Listen.
Dave Dog, what you got?
Shit, I don't know. Okay. What is something you pay for? Okay, now you pay for it, but you don't take advantage of it. And let me give you an example. You go to the Subway, and you're allowed to pick a sub off of the wall and the stuff you want to put on it. And you can have it toasted or untoasted. And you may choose, like my bride, to get it untoasted, but you're obviously paying for the toasted portion because it doesn't cost extra to get it toasted. So they're assuming everyone's going to have it toasted.
So therein lies therein lies once again. We have 2 anomalies tonight by David Allen Smoker. So when this topic first published, and I read into it, and I did some thinking creatively, and I was wondering. I don't think that there is any cost differentiation between a toasted or non-toasted sub.
Exactly.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is,
he's seen the toasted part as an added amenity you're not taking advantage
So
of.
they're charging for you whether you're using it or not.
but it's more of a preference versus a cost addition.
Sure, but it costs them money to toast the sub. I'm going to assume somewhere in the 28 cents a sandwich.
Okay, yeah.
That
we'll
seems
see.
very high.
That's a
I was thinking
wild-
maybe
You know
22
how
cents.
quick it toasts, though? Like, it's fast. That thing's got to be sucking some
22
wads.
cents.
Okay, so let's call
If we're-
it.
if
Let's
we're-
call it
if
11
I don't know.
cents.
I'm just trying to
We're
be
15
difficult.
or more, I'll be blowing.
Let's
your
call it
balls.
11 cents. But at any rate, they are charging enough on every sandwich because at any time you could say, I want it toasted.
I got one better than that.
Let's hear it.
You go to
When you go to the gas station, you got to clean your windshield because they're charging you in that gas price for that.
no.
They're not charging you the gas price for
Guarantee-
that.
They're not giving it to you for free.
Most of those places, it's water.
With some blue food coloring in it.
Then they're charging you for the food coloring.
So here's the thing for me. You go through McDonald's. This is a prime example.
Mm-hmm.
Went through McDonald's yesterday,
Where was that McDonald's at?
Jasper, Indiana.
Oh shit! I thought you were going to talk about the Huntingburg one.
No, not
Just
yet.
got-
There's
We're
2 a
gonna
day.
try to get them on board one of these days. So we're gonna keep that under.
We're never going to get
It's
a
the same.
McDonald's.
yeah.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
same one as Jasper.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what do you mean? You really think you get? Okay.
Shut up, Casey. Damn.
God. I went to McDonald's in Jasper on the south side to get my daughter a Happy Meal.
Was this after the cross country meet?
Yes.
She earned
Not
it.
the one that ran.
Oh.
No, not the one that ran. And I said, Ellie Bug, what would you like? She's like, I just want a 6-piece nugget Happy Meal. It's like, all right,
6-piece nug.
no sweat. Ranch?
Barbecue. Oh,
Yeah.
ranch.
Yeah.
No hot mustard.
Apples or extra fries? And she's like, well, I want extra fries. Okay.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, they didn't
order.
give her extra fries. She got apples and she was pissed.
Oh,
Guarantee it.
Well, then she said, but can I have a small Oreo McFlurry?
McFlurry machine was broken.
And I was like, no. Shit, yeah, you can. So I said, I'll take that and then a small McFlurry. And she said, okay, what would you like to drink with the Happy Meal? And I was like, can I just get an ice water? And she's like, well, you can't have an ice water. And she said, I could give you a bottled water. And I said, well, I don't want a bottled water. I want an ice water in a cup with a lid
A large.
and a straw. And she's like, well, I'm going to have to charge you for a soft drink, but I'll give you a water if that's what you want. So therefore, I feel like that fits your topic. Like, if you go through a drive-through and order a combo meal,
Because that's all about how their machines are programmed.
that's how
Can you still ask for a soft drink, no ice?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
So you ask for a soft drink, no ice, and you ask for a cup of ice.
Then you're gonna get banged for like 10 cents or no, you're
Cheaper
gonna get
than the.
Yeah, but it comes out cold.
Used to large. Yeah, you used.
But
no,
when you're
that's
trying
not
to
true.
mix a
They don't-
roadie
they don't
sody?
come- no, that come out. They don't come out cold. They do not come
They
out
keep
cold.
they keep the syrup in the back room with the manager's cabinet.
Yeah, like it's just randomly underneath the shelf.
The only thing gets cold is the first little niblet that comes out by the ice maker.
Anyway, the thing is I
cold
don't.
enough to drink.
I don't think that.
Fair.
Oh man, I don't think the toasted thing is a very good observation, but I think maybe nor is the windshield washer thing at the gas.
I think
pump.
you know what would be one that fits this, Dave? You go to Sam's Club, and they're handing out samples. If you don't take a sample as a member of Sam's Club, you're being charged. So you might as well take advantage of the damn sample. That's part of your membership.
Can you read his topic like verbatim real quick?
Yeah, I can. Dave, topic 2. Dave, something you pay for but never use. I have a lot of jokes on that, but I'm just going to let them slide. For example, some people order an untoasted sandwich at Subway, even though the cost of toasting the sandwich is accounted for in the price. So I think really the question is something you pay for but never use is a better thing to say.
Something that you pay for,
But don't take advantage of.
so that could be anything.
Yeah.
What if you buy? So right now, sitting right behind you, on that pool
Pool
table,
table.
there is 2 boxes full, jam packed full of snacks that
Shout
were
out to our buddy Cordo.
they were donated by our buddy Cord.
Was more of a sponsorship.
We paid for those boxes full of snacks, but we're not going to use those boxes. You know what I'm saying? You smelling what I'm stepping in?
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right.
You get the boxes for free. It's probably more like you go stay at a nice luxury resort. Has
Never
a nice
been.
pool area.
Don't use.
But
and
you don't go
use the
swimming.
pool.
Okay, that'll work.
Because they're
that'll work.
charging you for using the pool.
You're damn right they are.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Um,
Or you get the coffee maker in your room.
I always use the coffee.
No. I'll wait till I get to the lobby.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll make the coffee and just let it sit.
Dave, you rebel.
You're a savage.
You go to the movies and you get popcorn, and they got the butter machine over there.
I always get the butter.
You're not using it?
No, because I don't like the mess.
Oh my.
You silly Sally.
I have to make a
Silly Sally,
I
you're
have
the one
to
wearing
literally
rose-colored
make
glasses.
a bed of napkins. You bite your tongue, you freaking bearded bastard. I have to take a bed of napkins, make a bed of napkins on my lap to prevent staining my pants from the sheer amount of butter that's floating in the bottom
So
of that
I'm
bucket.
kind of excited. So there's a Paw Patrol's got a movie that's coming out in theaters only, and it'll probably be our little one.
Paw Patrol, be there on the double. Paw Patrol.
Thank you. Could have gone without that, but probably be their first movie experience. And supposedly, there's
never been to the movies?
what movie would she go see? They're all trash.
William may not have been to the movies
The
yet.
Minions. All kinds of
She's
shit.
5.
I guess Gru came
Girls
When
out.
was
can't
the
go to
last
the
Minions?
Gru came out like 3 years ago. Rise of the Minions? Is that what it was? Anyway,
I don't have a clue.
you know what? We should probably take a Dutchman family trip to Rio.
To the movies?
Oh,
Rio,
to the drive-in.
Oh.
Now that fall's here.
Yeah.
Like they can run around a little bit.
Soon as after the first frost. That
Just
way the
where you can
skeeters
kind
will
of
lay
cuddle
down.
up and with the
The skeeters lay
fans.
down in the frost.
Yeah.
I've never seen a cold mosquito.
Yeah, no. The skeeters lay down like they start.
Guys,
laying
this
down.
is my second topic.
Yeah.
That means we're almost to the end of 145.
That's crazy, bud.
Wait, Dave, are you worried that we're going to run out of something?
Just, I don't want to run out of 145. I'm having a good time.
You know, that's where it's at here. We're still, Dave's
We're
still.
climbing, baby. We're
I
still
feel like
on our
I
way
timed
up.
it perfect. I'm going to make it all the way.
Click,
Yeah,
click. And now it's like.
No. We're not there yet.
Anyway, that was my topic. 'Cause I feel like there's.
No, there's probably thousands.
I
of
feel
things.
bad when I go to Wendy's. Like,
When you
you
go
go
to
to
the-
sauces, and I'm like, no, because I don't need them, but I should take them because they're
Yeah, 'cause you're
charging me
charging
for
anyways.
them either
Yeah,
way.
unless
It's
you
built-
unless
not
you go to
charged,
those
it's built into the price.
some of the McDonald's are more stingy than others because they like if you ask for, say you order a 10-piece nug,
And ask for some spicy mustard.
that only entitles you to one packet or one cuppy of sauce
Serving.
But if you ask, can I have like two more?
You
of
know
those?
what I would
She's
question?
like, they're
How are you
29
going to give
cents a
me?
piece.
Are you going to give me a partial cup for my 4-piece nugget?
No.
Then I would argue that the 4-piece nugget is the serving size.
Right. Well, I don't get it, but most of the time the burger, the McDonald's people, and the fine folks at Wendy's, they'll hook you up with whatever you got.
Hell yeah. So that was, I don't know, that seemed way more important to me earlier in the week than now. But
No, I
it's
get
just,
it. I
I
mean,
feel like
you
there's
don't wanna
lots
lose-
of
you don't
things
wanna
you
lose
pay
your money.
for.
Yeah.
So if you go to the spa, have you ever been to the spa?
Oh yeah.
Never been to a spa.
The spa charges you for using the showers, using the hot tub.
So you got to wash
The-
your ass and
The spot. Now, what do you mean?
the
I'm talking
spa,
about a
SPA.
luxury spa.
Oh no, I've never done that. No.
Okay, so you go to some of these nicer-
Where would we find one?
French
Is it-
Rick.
French.
French Rick.
Have
French-
you ever been to a spa?
I have.
Yeah.
Do they let fat people in?
Yes,
No. No. There's a.
they make you wait before
100
you walk in.
I feel like there's-
140-pound maximum,
Hey,
bud.
I
You're
feel
out.
like fat people are still discriminated against.
For sure. We're
Personal size.
we're POSs.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me there's a
People
place
of
of fanciness I could go up there
You go to the resort.
with
Yeah,
skinny
45
people.
get
minutes
you
away.
a spa day.
With skinny people,
Yes.
I could walk in there in my weirdo.
I had a
brief.
completely 100% unclothed full body massage in Jamaica by a
Well,
freaking-
that's in
Hey,
Jamaica.
are we going in February?
where?
So
to
actually, I
Jamaica?
just talked to the bride about this, and I don't know how serious everybody
We're
else
out?
is. No, nobody's out. But I told Jen, I was like, we're not going to wait for everybody to agree. Get a hold of a travel agent and let's just set something up.
I got one right now.
Well, then
Talking to the mic.
Then let's
I got
the
one
mic.
right now. We'll call one tomorrow.
That's where I'm at
Who's our travel
because Jen
agent?
and I were going
I'm
to
not
do
going
this
to drop
for,
her name without her.
Well, maybe she wants the business.
Yeah.
we were going to do this for a 10-year anniversary, then our 11, then our 12. Well, we ought to wait for maybe 14, and now it's 15. I said, just call
You've been
somebody.
married 15 years.
Yeah, he's old.
December, yeah.
My God.
And I said, you know what, babe? I'd love everybody to come along, but I'm not going to wait for everybody to come along.
Well,
Well, we
F
actually-
you.
you didn't actually invite us. We just said we were coming along.
Right, which is, and I'm happy to have you. But I told her just to make the
don't-
call and make it happen. And then
Actually, I'm
we'll-
going to wait to see how you react. when we-
Jamaica.
I'm going to wait to see how you react when we're at that swamp in Florida before I commit
Which, by
to
the
Jamaica.
way,
It's going to go east of it.
we're all clear.
it's
already
gonna go east.
It's already done and gone.
It's going to go east.
The water.
Hey,
the
And after
water,
I sent you guys that message, I realized it was 2 days old. Like
the water.
news article
So
I
I
saw
follow
was
the
Noah.
charter captain.
Are you going to hook it? Or if we ran some ads for him, will he give us a
No.
Man, I tell you what, I was looking in, and I know
It's
you
really
guys are
expensive.
probably talking about fishing trips.
That's
There's
what we
a-
were.
There's a-
Hey, this
but
is
there's a
actually going
couple
to be
of
a
them
work
that
trip because
do-
we're going to record.
So that's what I'm bringing up. There's a couple of folks that do even just boat tours.
We don't want to boat
just
tour.
yeah. We've done that.
We want to go fishing with the boys.
But I'm saying, what if we could
Like,
take
and
the
I-
whole fam damlies? 3
No.
boats, 3 families.
No. I'm saying us three, good buddy Chad, come along. We go fishing without the women. We
I'm
come
not
back.
going on family vacation and leaving them hanging while I go have a good time.
They're not gonna leave. They're not gonna be.
They're going to
left
be on the
hanging.
beach. Do you think your wife's going to care what you're doing? You hate the beach.
Yeah.
Anyway, I looked at. I seen his post today. The water on the bayside came up
Yeah.
and kind of come up in the yard, but it's no big deal because all their houses on stilts.
Yeah.
He said they had a meeting at Harry A's, and everything's fine.
Yeah. So, friend
So
of the
we're good.
program, Chad O'Brien's actually was down there or down there right now.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, they're getting ready. Like, we're getting ready to go through a hurricane, but it went east of it.
That's
so.
good. Good for them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
good.
said it was the first time in the Big Bend that a Category 1 has hit in like 125 years.
Been a spell. Because it was further... Because Mexico Beach and all them are further west. Yeah.
I'll be damned.
So we're going to Jamaica.
Let's do it.
Jamaica.
Hey, but before we go to Jamaica, let's look into what we got for the old, the Merkleys.
What are you talking about? Do I
Some
have
of those
an ad?
cuts, them special
I got
cuts.
an ad!
Here we go.
That was loud. Welcome to Merkley and Sons Choice Cuts Questions of the Week for the Fellas. Sponsored by Merkley and Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts. We need to stage an intervention, fellas.
Oh, no.
Dave, will you
what?
quit putting ice in your gosh damn cup for a minute to listen to this freaking ad read?
It depends on what the intervention is.
Let me lursen to it.
Lurson. Our buddies at Merkley and Sons keep giving away the farm each week with their specials. Posted on their first Facebook page.
Hey, I wish you guys would pre-read these ads.
Yeah, I wrote them, asshole. Posted on their Facebook page and routinely shared by us. Well, I can't help it over there. Old mixologist Dave there.
Blame it on me because
Sounds like
you
a
can't
raccoon in a
read.
trash can. Let me start from the top.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Merkley and Sons.
We can edit all this shit.
Choice cut. No, we're leaving
Oh, we
it.
can edit everything.
Dave can edit. Choice Cuts Questions of the Week for the Fellas. Sponsored by Merkley and Sons, the ultimate destination for meat enthusiasts. Fellas, we need to stage an intervention. Our buddies at Merkley and Sons keep giving away the farm each week with their specials. Posted on their Facebook page and routinely shared by us each Sunday, there is a new ad of specials. Hey, Smoke.
Yeah.
The week of August 20th, it was seasoned patties, a good one, pit ham, a good one, and boneless pork loin roast, just to mention a few. The week of the 27th here in August, Biergarten bratwurst, skinless hot dogs, round ham, and fajita-flavored chicken breast strips. We saw the return of beef and pork bundles posted on the August 28th. I can't freaking read. Listen,
Them pork bundles.
you're not helping, Dave. Smoke, you're not helping. Big Bass, listen. We think the boys are making a mistake by giving away their products at such a discount. But who are we to stop them from sharing their delicious products
It's their
with all
bundles.
of you? Follow them on Facebook and check them out. Their sales ad on Sunday is a good look every time. My God, that was brutal. I
That
even
was
wrote
rough.
the damn thing.
You did great. It's
You
fine.
did a fine job.
So I forgot all about this, but I didn't because Miss Ashley Meyering submitted 300 questions. So thinking back, the last question we used on last time we had Ashley's questions was, what's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? That question sounds familiar, correct?
Agreed.
So, question number 7.
Because I believe Mace said lake oysters or something.
Yeah.
Lake oysters.
Lake
At a bachelor
lambs.
party one time.
Yeah, something like that.
So, Big Mace, what 3 items would you take with you on dessert? On a deserted
On a dessert island.
on a
Sprinkles,
deserted,
chocolate syrup, and caramel.
on a deserted island, what 3 items would you take with you?
Some sort of fire starter,
Okay, it's very Boy Scouty-ish of you.
a hatchet,
It's a book.
and a steel pot.
Okay. Smoke Daddy.
I would take a multi-tool, a jug of spirits, and a rope.
Okay.
So you could hang yourself after you got done drinking the spirits.
Depends on how the night
And you
goes.
use your multi-tool to carve your name in the tree you're hanging from.
Amos was here.
Good grief.
I'm bringing my wife with me
Oh, boy.
because I love her so much and want to spend all of eternity
Oh.
with her.
I'd have never considered my wife a thing.
With 3 items. I guess I could see where that is.
Tough spot.
Yeah. Anyways,
Way to go.
bringing my wife along.
Okay.
Probably a pack of Merkley and Sons Philly cheesesteak brats,
Okay.
because we'll figure out the rest after we eat those.
Uh-huh.
And then the third thing would probably be something that could be utilized as like a hatchet or some sort of survival gear.
Okay.
So my wife brought and some survival tools.
Yeah, you'll be great.
Yeah.
A knife.
Don't plan on lasting too long.
No.
Is there anything you wished would come back into fashion?
Jinkos.
You know, I've been buying and wearing out overalls my whole later life and still catch shit. So, overall.
I'm going to wear those to our party.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
I might wear my cutoff overalls
yeah.
to the party.
You know what I thought we'd wear to the party? Tuxedo t-shirts.
I wear overalls and tuxedo t-shirts.
I'm in.
I think it'd be fun if we, not even maybe just do tuxedos.
I mean,
We'll go rent tuxedos.
you know how much it costs for fat guys to get a tux?
Oh my
A lot
god!
of money.
Oh, we got money in the account.
Make it rain.
I wish just not wearing pajama pants after 8 a.m. would come back. You know, people would be wearing slacks and button-ups. That's what I wish.
I get it. That's
A little bit
good.
more respectful.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
This is a good question. If you had a warning label, what would yours say? Big Mace.
Copious amounts of ass crack will be on display when bent over.
Smoke Daddy.
Do not drive while under the influence of this guy. That's where I'm at.
That's a good one. I like that.
Where you're at. If I came with a warning label, I don't know.
I got one.
Go ahead, buddy.
I was going to tie in like your no sense of time.
I do. I do struggle. I don't worry about it. I just don't worry about time.
Yeah, we know.
Hey,
Only aware.
who was the asshole that was late today?
Oh, how many minutes? 6?
15?
Oh, you're aching ass.
Hey, Monday's not my fault. That was my wife. I said that at the last meeting. I said,
Therefore,
hey,
your wife is your problem.
she is my problem. If you could completely get rid of 1 month out of the year, which month would it be and why?
August. Because it's so effing hot.
April, I hate tax time.
Hey, that's the warden's birthday.
Other than the warden's birthday.
See, that's the tough
Oh, that's
part.
my warden's birthday. August, it's so freaking hot.
Attaboy. You guys went August. I was going to go July, but that was the month Janelle and I got married.
And it's
the
also
nation's
Independence
birthday.
Day.
And Independence
America.
Day. So then I started to reflect on what month would I get rid of actually.
The Queen's birthday month.
And
August, dude. August. It's a no-brainer.
I was going to say I'd say January, but Ratman was January 3rd.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's
February
August.
is our birthdays.
It's got to be August.
March
August
is
sucks.
March. Getting rid of March.
Madness?
It's lost its luster now that you could gamble anywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
March would be second to August. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
Sure. March.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dave.
I added it.
Dave. It's,
Beep March.
yeah, I added it. What's the funniest place you've ever fallen asleep?
Boy.
I don't know that I...
I don't know if it was funny where I fell asleep.
A strip club, East St. Louis.
Did you make that up just now?
No.
Oh, I
That really happened. I don't know if it's funny, but it just happened. I fell asleep. Yeah. You would think surrounded by memories and
I think
everything.
I went to bed, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you guys didn't go.
Yeah, Janelle got tired all of a sudden. Talked a big game about going, and then she.
Happens every time.
Yeah.
I can't think of a funny place other than a vehicle. Like, you're driving and sleeping, you crazy bastard. That's about the best I can come up with.
Even though it's not funny
It's
at
not
all.
funny at all.
Not funny, haha, but
So, quick story. My freshman year of college, we had an anatomy and physiology class. And it was towards the end of the semester. Was tired from studying a lot. And I fell asleep in class and started snoring.
right during penises, I bet.
No.
Oh, boy.
And I woke up to a not very happy professor and everybody else laughing.
Oh,
Because me and my good buddy Chad Houchin fell asleep. And we sat beside each other, like dozed off.
I
And
don't think that's funny.
it was funny for a lot of kids in class. Because they heard me snoring. That was pre-CPAP. I didn't take my CPAP
I
class.
fell asleep in some classes in college, and I never thought it was funny when I got yelled at by Joe Merchant.
Sounds like you still hold a grudge there. Big Mace, what's your go-to dance move?
I don't dance.
Sure you do.
Talking to the mic.
I don't dance. Maybe the air hump. I don't know.
Oh, you're a big air hump guy?
Yeah.
Smoke, what you got?
I do a lot of the shoulder, chest, belly thrust.
Oh, the old shrugger.
We don't even know your playbook for the bedroom.
Hair.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, once I get going, I might get into the
Sprinkler?
sprinkler,
big sprinkler
The
guy.
lawnmower?
or the, but I don't know.
Open the
Don't do the chainsaw. That hurt his back.
Open the
Yeah, throw my back out doing that chainsaw at that wedding.
I'm a big point guy. My dance move.
Your point.
A big point. Like, kind of got the,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm that guy.
I hate dancing.
Man, there's going to be people making fun of us at this party.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I
who said
love
we're going
it.
to
I
dance
love
at it?
Yeah.
What's the worst fashion or hair decision you've ever made?
In my opinion, or someone else.
I had a mohawk at the walk in Terre Haute one time that was given to me by my best pal Matt Noblet and a gang of other aspiring hairstylists. And my mom was like, "You need to go to the barbershop and get the rest of that shaved off right now, or you're not staying here." So yeah, my hairdo was that.
Worst hairstyle?
Like the first real mohawk.
What was the question again?
What's the worst fashion or hair decision you've ever made?
Thing is, like, my opinion or somebody else's, because, like, I like my long hair now.
In general, David.
Okay, like in 7th grade, the cool thing to do was you get a buzz, but you still had, like, bangs on the front. That's it.
Please tell me you have a picture of that.
I doubt it, but I remember it happened.
We got to look up the old
Maybe old Aunt Perry can get
Clay
us.
County,
Yeah.
Richmond,
Wayne County.
Richmond, Indiana.
What was that middle school you went to?
No,
Dennis.
Guinness.
Dennis or Guinness?
Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis or Guinness?
Dennis.
Dennis Elementary. We'll look at the old middle school. That's why it's sad.
Crestdale Elementary.
Crestdale. We'll have to find the old yearbook.
Your book, yeah. I would say right before I shaved my head bald, because I noticed I started losing my hair in law school.
Did you have a toupee?
No, but it was thin, and I'd let it grow a little bit.
Bill Murray, come over.
I would. I mean, that's how I wore it, and you could see it.
What
thin.
was that movie? Kingpin.
Yeah.
And thank you, Miss Myron, for your questions, and thank you to Merkley and Sons for your continued support and sponsorship of the Wondering Dutchmen podcast.
Oh God.
And now it is everybody's. I'm gonna prep you for this, Dave. Everybody's favorite segment. Let the Dutchman be your soup guides. Hey, Dave, what soup recipe do you have this week?
Chili.
You can only use chili once.
Le chili.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, it's over.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is over.
It's time.
But don't be sad that it's over. Just be glad that it happened.
That's right.
And know that we'll be back to bring you a couple more hours of laughs that hopefully come from the center of your soul. Mowing season is still here, unfortunately, Big Mace.
Yep.
We can't seem to get rid of it. Just when we think it is dry enough where the grass won't grow, we've gotten rain.
Mm-hmm.
But mowing season is almost over, though, and it's time to start planning our fall. Whether you're looking for a late mowing season equipment improvement, buying a side-by-side to help with your fall chores and cleanup, or want to add some equipment for your Kubota tractor, our friends at Hopf Outdoor Power have it all. The Last Pass has been proudly sponsored by Hopf Outdoor Power for quite some time, and we love sending wanderers their way. I believe, Smoke, and you can check the facts on this, we've been responsible for some sales over there
At least one.
at Hopf Outdoor Power. Regardless, now's the time to start planning your fall and your fall outdoor equipment needs. Unfortunately, guys, Hopf Outdoor Power doesn't sell flannels yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe soon.
But they don't need to, and them North Star Rangers have heaters in them.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Big Mace, your last pass here, your final thought.
Well, guys, I want to talk about the barbecue competition.
Ooh.
So when this baby here comes out, it'll be September the 9th.
Yeah.
And that will be 1 week pre-barbecue competition. Did you know that we have a significant amount of money to give away for the grand prize?
$100.
No. Casey, did you know?
What do we do? Giving away $250?
No. $1,000.
Where the
Wait,
hell did
wait.
we get $1,000?
Well,
We took it from your bank account, Dave.
yeah.
Oh.
You
We
didn't know
tell-
that?
Yeah. I
Okay.
thought you
Yeah.
signed off on the
So
check, man.
that gives you 10 $100 bills
That's a lot of dates with the missus.
for
Or it may just be a check.
the no, Casey.
A
There's
check
no
would cost
checks.
just another 72 cents.
There's no check. It clearly states cash prizes, and that is going to be 100,000 million gajillion bucks.
Are we sure it's not rupees?
Nope. It says cash prizes for first place in ribs, chicken, and pork, and then a $1,000 cash prize for grand champion. Guys, listen, this is going to be a good time.
So can we enter it?
No.
Why not?
Well, we're excluded
Oh.
That's
because we're
unfortunate.
running this mother effer.
Oh,
Go
okay.
to www.wonderingdutchmen.com. Select the icon in the event page for the registration form for our backyard barbecue competition. Look it up. Come out. See where you stand, and take a stab at winning $1,000, man. And if you win, now
Now
listen,
that's a grand champion. What
That's-
if you win for ribs?
so you're going to get a cash prize.
You're going to win still.
Yeah, even if
So
you get,
we're giving money out, whether
For-
you win a single competition
or two competitions,
or the whole keg and
ball of
caboodle.
wax.
Now, what happens if you win People's Choice?
You get the People's Choice money pot.
Now, hold on.
It's
We
all
got
money.
$1,000.
Yeah,
We got the People's Choice pot, and then we got 3 other options to win.
and it's all cash.
So how does the People Choices pot work?
So
Are we going to get paid this year?
starting Friday evening
I don't think we are.
at 5 p.m., you are going to be able to purchase a People's Choice ticket. That People's Choice ticket will grant you access to the cooking area starting at 1 p.m. on Saturday. You will be able to take a leisurely jaunt through the cooking area and try all of the team's pulled pork.
Pulling the pork.
Whoever you think is the best pulled pork, you will then place your ticket in their bucket. Whoever has the most tickets at the end of the allotted time will win the People's Choice.
And you're telling me that person gets the money from the People's Choice, and that's independent from the other choice.
Yes. It's a win-win deal. Register today. Look us up. It's going to be a good time. That's all I got.
Smoke Daddy.
Well, you know what? I thought I had a lot of good things to talk about, but I feel like I've seen my financial future just go down the crapper here with all this money we're giving away.
We'll make it work.
Okay. Well, other than that, it's been the weather's got me all fired up, boys. It gets real hot, and I'm fat, and I'm sweating. I'm like, F this, because it's miserable. But now it's cool. We got this super blue moon outside, and it's just centering my chakra on these vodka Sprites. And I've been fired up, and I'm ready for a good fall season of podcasting.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait.
We're probably 3 episodes away from turning off the air conditioner.
Oh,
5 episodes away from firing up this fake fireplace.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go down to that shithole swamp down in Florida and maybe do one live.
And I still
Not
can't
live,
believe
but just like on the beach.
that nearly a year ago we sat down for the first time thinking, think anybody will watch it?
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are.
So be sure to keep telling your friends, telling your family. I feel like we're a local show. We want to be bigger than local. Look at what we're doing with a local show. Wait till we get that not local show.
Yeah.
No.
Well, hey, hold on. Pump the brakes there, pal.
Pumping them.
We'll always be 3 fools from Holland, Indiana.
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying, think of what you can do as 3 fools from Holland if you got like some, I don't know, Tuscaloosa input.
We're going to Alabama now.
Apparently.
How about damn?
Hell, Dave. All right.
What you got, Casey?
Roll Tide. First things first, Post 343, Holland Legion Riders, Toys for Tots Poker Run,
Hell of a group.
Sunday, September 24th. Registration from 9 to 10:45 a.m. Kickstands up at 11. $15 per person. Must be 21 for poker hand.
If you don't ride
must
your
be
bike
present to win.
in that, I'm going to.
You know what would be great?
If we both
We could
rode on
find a
that.
That's a
third.
Sunday.
Yeah.
You want to ride on the back, big guy?
I've got my endorsement, pal.
Yeah, but you don't have
You have a
bike.
motorcycle, you can still ride on the back.
Yeah. What are you gonna ride?
David's bike because he's not going to go.
I'll go.
Oh, then I'm
Well-
not going.
Well, then I'll borrow the Grape Ape.
I think you got dibs on Grape Ape.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're going to have to ride on the back one.
Get in line.
I'll find one.
Man,
I'll find one.
you really don't want to ride on the back of my bike,
No,
do you?
asshole. I don't. So, anyways, $400 to first
I'm a
place.
gentle
Check them
rider.
out, boys. Check them out.
Toys for Tots, great organization. Shout out our friends at the Holland Legion Riders, as well as the Southern Indiana Leathernecks for the Marine Corps League. Which, by the way, I got a great idea for us this winter.
Write it down.
And bingo.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Here's what I'm going to say. We have a very interesting fall that is being planned. We've got really something really cool in September with not only the backyard barbecue competition, but just being at Holland Fest. We're going to be there. We're going to be out. Like, if you've ever wanted to meet, shake hands, talk shop, we will be there.
Kiss babies.
We want you to come out. We want you to say hi. Certainly want it to be an enjoyable experience for everybody. But I'm really excited for what we've got potentially, possibly cooking up in October with a certain local business and a certain all month kind of push, and then one big
Hashtag Dutchman takeover.
and then, you know, just a big bash that last weekend in October. Really excited about that because I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it, and that's a great partnership we've cultivated. Then, you know, we get to November where we'll be a year old and
Have another
big
Big
old
bash.
big bash, and then back into work. And, you know, we've talked about it. We met on
Just
Monday.
gather up the ibuprofen. There's going to be some headaches.
We met on Monday as an organization and trying to get the calendar straight for some in-depths, and we've got a ton of people we want to interview, and we're going to get to them. we're going to find some things to make some things work. And I forgot, beginning of October is Corn Ferry Tour. We'll have to find some time to sit down with our buddy Dustin Harris and
Great
Big
guy.
Red.
talk shop on some golf and that experience. But we've got a lot of cool things going on. We appreciate you riding with us. Can't say enough. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. That only helps us. If you're listening to us on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Podcast, rate, review, subscribe there. It only helps. Honest to God, we want this to grow. We'll never forget where we're from. We'll never forget we're just, three boys from Holland, living in Holland, Indiana. Dave's not from around these parts. He's a transplant. But we want you to help us because we love it. We'll continue to do this. It's what we would call a passion project.
Just imagine if instead of just every Friday you got to look forward to this, it was every Tuesday and Friday.
That's such a random date.
Wild.
I'm just saying if people were that wild about it.
Dave, I've got a
could
pretty
make it
good gig.
Yeah.
Ain't walking away.
No. Joe Rogan's still only once a week, and we're fine.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
We could do other things on the other days.
Yeah, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Fine.
Hey, and with that being
I don't want to
said,
spend that much time with you guys anyway.
Thanks to everybody.
Dutchman
Dutchman
out.
out.